what up, what up? It's your boy King Jacquel Martin back with another episode of Whispering to Your Soul. I told you I'm here with another LA legend, Mr. I'm next up and coming, Mr. Takeover Season, Mr. F around and find out, Mr. I really do the job. He's an entrepreneur, he's an artist. I'm here with my brother, Mr. Vous.
What's the deal, man?
Get it. Got you outside, my boy. Welcome to Whispering to Your Soul. You feel me?
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me, King.
Vibes.
Blessings, man. I love the atmosphere. I
Yeah.
love the energy. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I got a lot of music coming up. I'm up now, right now.
Right now.
You understand what I'm saying?
Talk that talk.
And yeah, Holy Water is out right now. Holy Water just released. It's on all streaming platforms. It released last month, 2 months ago actually, October 18th.
Yes, sir, Ski.
You know what I'm saying? And the video is going to release New Year's Day.
Oh, wow.
They're going to release it in New Year's Eve.
Uh-huh.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exclusive.
You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm about to get ready to release that. And I'm also getting ready to release another single. It's called Forever. So I want everybody to look out for Forever. I'm about to drop a video with that too. It's a whole different vibe.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all look out for Holy Water. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all look out for my boy Vous. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure I'm Googleable. You feel me?
Yeah, you
can Google me for sure. I'm really like that. Shout, you know what I mean?
Right now.
Vous right now. That's VOUSNOW. You know what I'm saying? That type vibe. I want to shout out my sponsors, man. I want to shout out Patriot and Paul's. You know what I mean? I know y'all like, why I got this hat on, but Patriot and Paul's is an amazing place. They bless veterans. So if you've ever served and you got your 1099, you can go get furniture. They're fully furnished and they give out free furniture to veterans with honorable discharge. So I definitely want to do a big shout out to Patriot and Paul's. Thank you for serving us veterans as we have served our country. You show love back. Because a lot of times when veterans come back home, there's not a lot of people that actually really show love or that really care. So big shout out to Penny at Patriot and Paul's. We love you. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? That type of vibe, yo. You know what I mean? So big shout out. You see it. You see the hat. Patriot and Paul's. You know what I'm talking about? That vibe.
Give a quick shout out to my sponsors, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Muhammad, you understand? You already know I'm smoking on Muhammad or Muhammad.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? If you ain't smoking on Muhammad, you ain't too high. You understand what I'm saying? Look us up, muhammads.com. Follow us on Instagram, Muhammads. You understand what I'm saying?
You know what it is. Let's get them in the camera. Put it up in the camera. Put it up in the camera. You feel me? Y'all make sure y'all check it out. Y'all check it out like that, right there. You feel me? Yeah. Get to show them the box. Show them the box. We gotta show them the box. If we gonna do it right, we gotta show off. We gotta show off.
I had to come blessed.
Yeah.
Podcast, Whispering to the Soul, a blessing with a box.
Yeah.
Of the Muhammad, you understand?
Muhammad.
So everybody that comes to this, you know what I'm saying, platform, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna be blessed with some Muhammad. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Get Muhammad. You know what it is.
So talk to him. Let's go into details. Since we already talking about Muhammad and whatever else, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the brand. Let's talk about the company. Let's talk about why Muhammad is so amazing. What made you want to start working with them? And you know what I'm saying? The vibe of what the customers can expect if they go purchase Muhammad's.
Well, first thing first, the reason why I work with Muhammad's is because of my manager, AX.
Okay.
Shout out to my manager, AX.
Big shout out, Muhammad's.
Yeah, shout out to Muhammad. Shout out to my manager, AX. He the one that actually got me the whole, you know what I'm saying, gig, you know, dealing with Muhammad's, got me sponsored by Muhammad. So
yeah,
everything, you know, comes from my manager. Now,
and what was your manager's name? Because I want to make sure. AX. Big shout out to AX. We're going to get you on the show, AX. We're going to get you to pull up and come talk your talk. You feel me?
Man,
yeah.
Follow AX, AYEX show.
Yeah.
On IG.
Okay.
And so yeah, man, the product itself is great. You know what I'm saying? I smoke these mates every day. It's different flavors. They also got flour and different strains of flour, like 8 to 16 different strains of flour, man. And they're pretty well known for the pens. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people smoke those 2 gram pens. And yeah, man. Muhammad's is the shit, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of people know about us.
Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. So let's get into this. Who is Vous? Break it down for us a little bit, man.
Vous is Visions of Unified Success. That's what Vous means.
Yes, sir. Can you say that one more time for the people in the back of the church that might have missed out on what you just said?
I said Vous is Visions of Unified Success.
Visions of Unified Success.
Yes, that's what Vous means. Visions of Unified Success.
So talk about it. What does that mean to you, man?
It means everything to me, man. It means like everything that I'm building. You know, it's like, you know, for me, my kids, my family, my friends,
yeah,
the people that, you know, I come across that, you know, in life that I meet and we become friends and they have ambitions, and they're ambitious like me.
Yeah.
You know, and they want to do things. I feel like, you know, we working together. I got a vision of unified success. You know what I'm saying? I talk about it in my music. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, everything I've been through. I feel like my music, you know, and my calling in my music, you know, is like it's gonna be the music that, you know, enlighten people, wake people up.
Okay.
And, you know, and still, I'm gonna make music that people can party to and have fun to and vibe to. But all around, it's gonna be a message, and that's what I feel like the message is gonna portray: visions of unified success.
Okay.
That's what it's gonna elaborate.
I love that. I love that, bro.
Thank you.
Let's get into it. How did you even fall in love with music? Because I know a lot of times when artists put out music, it's a reflection of their inner thoughts and how they see the world from their perspective and everything else. So let's go all the way back to the beginning, because I'm pretty sure your fans want to know, how did you even fall in love with music in the first place? Is it in your family? What was it? What was your favorite song? What was it that gave you the music bug?
You know, before I even found out music was in my family, because my grandma do play the piano, my pops sing.
Okay. Shout out to Granny and Pops.
Yeah, shout out to my grandma and pops, for sure. I found, you know, interest in music like at the age of 7 years old.
Okay.
And I pretty much, I never stopped having a love for it. I started writing when I was 7. That's when I wrote my first rap.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then I was in school and I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I was bad as fuck in school. So I had a counselor. They had to come put me out the class like once a week or twice a week just to like make sure I was on track.
Yeah.
She's like, what you doing? I'm like, shit, I'm writing raps. And she was like, let me hear this shit. And I rapped it. And I was like, yo, I can really do this shit. I was like, you hear this shit? She was like, yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And she was like, if you can stay on task in class, like you do these music, you're going to succeed. And I was like, for sure, but I ain't really trying to hear that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I actually was successful in school. I was pretty smart. You know, me and one of my best friends, my boy Savoy, rest in peace.
Rest in power and love.
Yeah, we had like the highest score when we passed the high school exit exam and shit.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, real shit. We was pretty intelligent. So I think I had the highest in English and he had the highest in math or some shit like that. But make a long story short, you know what I'm saying? I knew from a young age I was book smart, but I was like, this ain't what I want to do. So I pursued my music career from a young age.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Here's a question. What was the first song that you heard that just, you know what I mean, where you're just like, wow, this is amazing. I can listen to this every single day. What's your song? You know what I mean?
If I could like really think back, the first song that really amazed me, let me think about it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it had to be an oldie.
Yeah, of course.
Because, you know, I was raised around my mama and all that, so, you know.
Was it something that she put on when she was like cleaning the house? Because, you know, when mama cleaned the house, they be throwing them things on, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I was like, shit, I think I was probably listening to my mama. She was listening to like Lauryn Hill and
Shout out to Laura.
and Jill Scott.
Shout out to Jill.
And you know, she used to listen to a lot of Sade and
Big shout out to Sade.
yeah, Floetry,
Okay. Floetry, big shout out to Floetry.
India Ari,
Shout out to India Irie.
Erykah Badu.
You know you gotta shout out Erica. Shout out to Erica Badu, the queen.
I used to listen to a lot of
All
like,
the queens.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So now that you rap, do you feel like that has made an impact on your style or the vibe that you put out when you rap? You know what I mean? How has that helped cultivate your music?
I feel like it helped influence my music on the musical side of things, because I know what type of beautiful music exists. But I have my own type of music.
Yeah.
I guess I can incorporate what I've learned from, you know, all the stuff that I was listening to, you know, being raised around my mom, because my mom was the only one that was playing music, you know.
Okay.
So it was like, I'm like, that music kind of influenced me. And then when I started, like, tuning into music myself, you know, it was a whole different vibe. It was Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? You know, Jay-Z.
Big shout out to Jay.
Yeah, shout out
Hov
to
go
Hov.
crazy. Big shout out to Hov.
You know, Hov was my favorite artist for a long time. You know what I mean?
You said was. Who is now?
Well,
Besides for yourself, because of course you're going to be your
I
own.
started listening to different artists in the city. Because
Okay.
niggas started popping off. You know,
Yeah.
Like Nipsey.
Big shout out. Rest in power. Love the Nip.
Rest in power to Nip. You know, shit. I started listening to Wiz.
Shout out to Wiz.
You know what I mean? And between all of that, my nigga Jeezy with the recession and all that shit.
Right.
Rick Ross.
Shout out to Jeezy. Shout out to Rick.
Teflon Don.
Shout out to Teflon.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it was like I was in the streets. You know, I had a crazy ass lifestyle, and then I go home and listen to my mama, listen to all the oldies and all, the other shit. And then it's like eventually in the streets I found my own way listening to shit, and it's like I was like, okay, now even though I started rapping when I was 7, I took a long gap. You know what I'm saying? Before I really picked the pen up and really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel like, the life I was living and the music I was listening to, it helped me express myself.
Okay.
And I really picked up the pen and pad when I was like around 14.
Okay.
Again, and then that's when I dropped my first album. Like around that time.
At the age of 14?
I was like 2 years later, I was at the age of 16.
Okay, 16.
Yeah, dropped the album.
Wow.
Yeah, a compilation album called Nothing to Lose.
Nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Y'all go check that out.
Yeah, it was me. It was under Money Eye Records. Shout out to my nigga Dude I and J Mac, and it was like
Shout out to J Mac and them.
And we did like it was a compilation album. Me, my nigga Teflon, and my nigga Showtime from Connecticut.
Okay. Shout out to Showtime.
From Bridgeport, and then my nigga Teflon he from like a spot called Tallulah, Louisiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Teflon out of Louisiana, for sure.
Yeah.
So, let me ask you this. Like, when your teacher listened to you rap
Yeah.
and was like, yo, this is fire.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that it might not have made you change your lifestyle, but when you had someone actually believe in you and actually listen to what you put on that piece of paper and, gave you confirmation, what was that feeling like? You know what I mean? When the teacher was like, yeah.
You know what? I started doing shows in the school. I started doing like the Christmas show. I was rapping at the Christmas show.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every year. You know what I mean? And what happened was I was going to a non-public school because I got kicked out of public school. I was bad as fuck.
Okay.
So I went to a non-public school called Westside Academy. And, the teachers and everybody, they used to fuck with me. So they put me on the stage and I used to perform and I used to write my own lyrics and just get a beat like off YouTube or whatever the fuck I can. And,
Yeah.
And the whole school was fucking with me. I'm sure it got to be some type of footage of that.
Yeah.
Like performing.
So you've been performing your whole life.
Yeah, man. I was like, I didn't have fear. I was like, I could do it. I could remember my lyrics.
Yeah.
I sound good to myself. I run it to my people. They like it. All right, fuck it. Let's hit the stage and do it. It makes sense. All right,
Yeah.
Cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was just a kid trying. You know what I mean? So shit, I grew myself over the years, and here I am.
See, first of all, I just want to say big shout outs to you, kudos to you for just saying that, you know what, I can get on the stage.
Yeah.
I can do this.
100.
It doesn't even matter. Most importantly, I like it.
Yeah.
Wait, the squad like it?
For sure.
We up. Let's make it happen, because a lot of times we, sit on our talents.
Yeah.
Or we wait for someone else's approval instead of just believing in ourselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we put like a cap or a limit on our greatness.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's this experiment with some scientists where they put some fleas in a jar and then they put the cap on it and the fleas would only jump to the limit of the cap. And then when they remove the cap, the fleas would only jump to the limit of the cap because they thought they were limited. And sometimes the cap can be the haters, the people, the naysayers, the people that don't support or whatever else.
Exactly.
But that cap shouldn't stop you from jumping out of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And actually playing life all out, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't play life all out based upon what someone else said.
Exactly. We can't let somebody, hate or doubt, stop what we got going, because then it's like, okay, what's the point of are you doing this for you or someone else? You know what I mean?
That's a bar. Are you doing this for you or are you doing this for someone else?
Yeah.
And if you don't believe, why should anybody else believe in something that you don't even believe in yourself?
Stop right now.
You know what I mean?
First thing you got to do is muster up the energy and the heart to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's a long journey.
So I got a 2-part question for you, because I know you said that you was always willing to jump on stage and do it, but that has to also tie in with how you believed. Where did you get this confidence from? Where did you get this, I just know I like it, I can do it, let's make it happen. And then the more you did it, the more that muscle grew, you know what I'm saying? To where you just became fearless.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that come from?
Honestly, as a youth, so my pops was in the pen. He did like 27 years back and forth and shit.
Okay.
So my pops was in the pen, so I fucking I had a step pops, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My step pops started taking me to the studio at a young age.
Okay.
You feel me? I was around.
Shout out to your pops and step pops too.
Yeah, shout out to my pops, shout out to my step pops. He started taking me to the studio at a young age, and the nigga was around some Jamaican niggas. My pops was, step pops was Jamaican, and these niggas had a studio.
Mm-hmm.
And as I remember, it was some shit back in the days, like DBS World or some shit. And them niggas was doing their thing. They was like, you know, I was a kid, but I could see them niggas had a budget. They was shooting videos, and you know, back then, nigga, that shit was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kid, you around this shit?
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, I'm around this shit. One day they was like, yo, get in the booth.
They just told you to get in the booth?
Yeah, so you get in the booth.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, he was like, yeah, you can do this shit, but you gotta write. So, you know what I mean? Went back to the crib and I wrote a, you know?
Yeah.
Wrote a song. And
that's cool.
Where it started. You know, I was like 7.
But that's cool that you got put in an environment that gave you boundaries and principles in order for you to be able to grow to become who you are today.
Yeah.
Because you've been doing it for so long, so now it's kind of like second nature to someone who's just learning it. But it's been the consistency since you were 7 years old that brought you to, you know.
Yeah. And honestly, shit, my step pops was an artist too.
Oh wow.
Artist. He was a reggae artist.
Okay. Big shout out to your step pops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, real shit. So that's crazy. Yeah, real shit.
I mean, when you start looking at that timeline of life and you start seeing how, you know, all the dots connect of how you actually got to where you are today. You know what I mean? I know you said you got in trouble as a kid. Do you think that was because during that time frame, you know, your dad wasn't there? Was it environment? Was it just you were distracted? Because I remember I was a kid and I stayed in trouble too.
I mean, just think like fucking, alright, just think, let me see, say 20 years ago.
Okay.
In South Central LA. It was a whole different world.
Boy, tell me about it.
It was fun, but it was a whole different world, nigga. You had to get in trouble. What the fuck you mean?
Survival of the fittest.
I mean, you gonna get in trouble, nigga, or trouble gonna bury
find you.
Us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You running from trouble?
Yeah.
Okay, nigga. They got a cemetery full of niggas. That's just what it was.
Yeah.
It's gladiator school, nigga.
Yeah.
If you made it out, nigga, yeah, you was a legend. If either you dead in jail or you still here. It's that simple.
So you think environment was part of the circumstance of why it was what it was?
Yeah, to adapt.
Yeah. See me, I was an Army brat. I wound up going to like 4 or 5 different high schools. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I got bounced around a lot. And it wasn't the fact that I wasn't smart.
Mm-hmm.
It was the fact that I was still trying to discover my identity,
Mm-hmm.
or who I was, or what my tribe was, who my clique was. You know what I'm saying? You know how you play sports?
Yeah.
You already know sports is politics.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the coach's son? Who did the coach grow up with? Who's his favorite?
Shit.
Who do you know? Don't matter how good you are.
Yeah.
You can be amazing and the coach will still try to hide you on that depth chart. You know what I'm saying? So my thing was I was always trying to find placement and I wasn't trying to find grades. I think I wound up having like a 1.9 in high school. But when I went to college I had like a 3.8. You know what I mean?
Serious?
Yeah, you know what I mean? and like being dead ass, you know what I mean? And it wasn't because I couldn't do the work.
Yeah.
I wasn't worried about the work. I was worried about who am I? Who is king? What do I want to do? You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to be this big time football star, I got to be able to get on the field. Ma, you keep changing my schools.
Yeah.
So, bro, you don't even know. I wind up graduating high school in Alaska, bro.
Wow.
Which is crazy work. You know what I'm saying? My senior year, I went from North Carolina to Michigan. I went to Everett High School in Michigan. From Everett High School, Michigan, I went to Bartlett High School in Alaska. Now, the bad thing about it is, Vous, like you said, it's cold there. So all the winter sports start early because of the winter time.
Wow.
So all their sports programs got moved up. So in Michigan, I missed out playing football my senior year because in the Midwest, you can't recruit. Like down south, you can switch high schools, you can switch sports. Michigan, they had a rule in place. If you came to school during this year, you got to sit a sport out. So I didn't get to play football. By the time I got to Alaska, basketball season was all done. So the only thing that I had left was track. You know what I mean? I wound up being number 4 in the state for track. You know what I'm saying? High jump, long jump, triple jump. We was number 1, but we gonna end up getting disqualified for the 4x1. You know what I'm saying?
You ended up being number 1 in the state for track.
We ran the high jump, long jump, triple jump. We won state, but we wound up getting disqualified, so they stripped us of first place. But everybody know who was there that we really won. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But and then after that, I wound up being 4th place for high jump, long jump, and triple jump. I'm in the books. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a dog, right? So that I think, but a thing with me, Vous, was I didn't know my father. My mom married somebody in jail. You know what I'm saying? I was a ring bearer in prison. So like my environment and my circumstance of moving all around kind of dictated my actions or how my view of the world was.
Yeah.
But thank God for a teacher like your teacher who actually believed in you, spoke life into you about what you could do, showed you how it was possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I'm like, I remember, so I was like getting ready to do like I don't know, I wanted to do like I think it was like a talent show or some shit.
Okay.
But man, I was a talent. I have always been a talented ass young kid, yo.
Yeah.
Like, yo, for real, like, blessed.
Yeah.
Like, and I ain't just capping, yo. Like, I'm thinking back to like when I did talent shows and I used to do acapella and spit. And people used to listen, and I used to make it to the next round. And it was competitive back then.
Yeah.
You know, back then trying to rap, like, you had to really have bars.
Yeah.
I
Talk
had
that
bars
talk.
since I was a kid.
Talk that talk.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But shout out to, you know, the people that, you know, influenced the nigga for real. Like, you know, all the great artists that came ahead of me. Like, all the artists that I mentioned. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The Hoes and Nipseys, you know what I'm saying? The Rosses, the fucking Wizzes, and, you know, the list goes on, man, for real.
And it's dope that you said it because I had DJ C. Hud on here the other night for an interview. And DJ C. Hud, he said, you know what I did, bro, as a kid? I started studying the greats. I started studying why they became great. I didn't want to be them because I knew I had my own greatness, but I studied why they were great. And I thought that was really dope that if you want to go somewhere, someone's playing the game that you always where you want to be.
Yeah, man, because listen, and you know what I studied? I studied the greats and I said, you know what, consistency beats everything.
Boy, say that again. Say that again. Because that's a fucking bar, my nigga.
Shit.
That's a fucking bar.
Consistency beats everything. Because it's like, yo, when niggas is stopping, niggas is looking for who's going. You know, every minute I'm an artist that looks for, I'm like, man, who the fuck drops some new shit, yo?
Yeah.
You can listen to a nigga shit for only so long.
Yeah.
One thing I see about niggas like Wiz, that nigga stay dropping, man. That nigga just dropped Cushion Orange Juice too.
Yeah.
And he dropped another song with my nigga Rumor.
Yeah.
I think he dropped another one with
Shout out to
Rumor.
Wiz. Shout out to Wiz. We're
shout
going
out
to get
to
you on the
Wiz.
show.
And shout out to Rumor too.
Shout out to Rumor. We're going to get you on the show.
Yeah, shout out to Rumor. I got a few tracks with Rumor.
Yeah.
Then he dropped, you know, another song. And we like, man, these niggas don't stop, man. These
Stay
niggas
busy.
got this shit loaded up. These niggas just rolling and rocking, and they ain't stopping, and they ain't even staying stuck on one thing. They're like, yo, listen, this shit is for the fans. I got something else for the fans.
Boy, I love it. And that's when you know you really love what you want to do, what you're doing. You feel me? Here's something. Let me tell y'all something. This might sound crazy, but if you actually understand what I'm about to say, it could be life-changing. From my perspective, I want to die empty. I want to die empty. Well, what does that mean?
Explain first.
I want to get, I don't want to hold on to all my talents that God gave me. I want to use it till I can't use it no more. You know what I'm saying? Les Brown says the richest place is the graveyard from all the unborn ideas. But me, bro, I want to die on empty knowing that I gave life everything I had. So when I do get to heaven, I'm not doing the shoulda, coulda, woulda, but didn't. I want to know that I did everything that I was supposed to do when I could do it. You know what I mean? I don't want to wait. I don't want to procrastinate. I don't want to get distracted. Even though I'm not perfect, I just know that, bro, there's a purpose, there's a calling, there's a reason why I'm still here. And somebody wishes they were alive to have my type of problems. So now, don't let me just complain about the problems, God. Because I know problems are supposed to happen. They're my tests to get to my testimony. But God, allow me to use every single gift you've given me.
Yeah, man. God is real.
You know what I mean?
I can tell you about some things, boy.
Yeah, talk to us.
Man, tell me, man. Like just everything, man. God is, like, for me, it's like, I know that it takes me to like sit down and maybe listen to a certain song of mine
Yeah.
and really tap into an emotion because the world has fucking made me numb to certain things.
Say that again.
Real shit.
Say that again. Say what you just said. The world has what? Has done what?
It's made me numb to a
Yeah.
lot of things.
Yeah.
So it's like, but God is real, man, because like you do things and he shows you like, hey, yeah, this is just for you, and like you already know I'm real.
Yeah. I know. For me,
let
look.
me show you something just for you following along.
Yeah.
So I did like a 28-day fast before my release date. And literally the same day my song released, boom, that's when I got my new car.
And don't you get the mental clarity? You see the world from a different perspective after your fast.
Yeah,
it helps,
definitely
clears out a lot of different things.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm a different, like since I broke my fast, I feel different. It's different, man. But it's like, and I I feel like that was a deeper fast because I've been pescatarian for 8 years.
Okay.
So it was like,
what made you want to discover that? What made you want to go into that world?
I was just like, you know what, this is healthier.
Yeah.
Rastafari.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be eating meat and
shout out to all my Rastas out there.
shout out to Rastafari, Jock Rastafari.
Yeah. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I got surgery coming up. I was supposed to do a full knee surgery, right? And then the lady was like, "You'll never be able to run again." I was like, "Oh hell no, no, I'm cool." No, that ain't what I'm signing up for. I want to do an ACL surgery.
You want to do
right?
Holistic, man.
So I said I'll do the ACL surgery, but the point of it was okay, God. Once I get this surgery done, I have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
I have a choice to keep this dad bod, or I have a choice to take care of my temple and flush out all the BS. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not in bad shape, but I'm not in great shape. Mm-hmm. But the reason why I'm in this shape is because I haven't done what I was supposed to do consistently. So this is a reflection of all of my bad eating decisions. Yeah. And if I don't like what I'm looking at in the mirror, then what will I do differently in order to change? And I think that is how life works. Yeah. If you don't like where you are in life, don't just look at it as like my weight loss situation. Mm-hmm. Look at it about your dreams. Look at it about your goals. Look at it. You feel me? Because you have little milestones. Are you checking the milestones to get to where you say you want to go?
Exactly. And like, yo, that's the most important thing. Like, I lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
When I stopped eating meat.
Yeah.
I feel better. I feel everything. And the thing is, when you get healthier, you feel everything because you're so healthy. It's like any little thing you like, I can feel this. Yeah, and it's like you address it instantly. It's a different type of living. It's a different lifestyle.
Like a different type of frequency you're on now.
Yeah, it's a different type of frequency. It's a different way of living, and you understand how important your health is, and understand that your body is everything. And if this motherfucker don't get up tomorrow,
that's it.
It's because you didn't take care of it.
Yeah.
You give an A+ tune.
Yeah.
When you start, everything, your whole temple is A+. It's up to you to take care of it.
And I'm so happy you said that, bro, because I have to be accountable for this. And it ain't no excuses. Mm-hmm. So instead of making excuses, I can be honest with my reflection. Exactly. And now I'm at a crossroad to make a decision, to change or not to change, to pay the price or not to pay the price.
Yeah, man, that's like I told my pops, man, shout out to my pops right now, he's sick right now. I told that nigga, I said, man, stop eating meat.
Yeah.
And he fucked around and got sick and caught walking pneumonia.
Wow. Well, first of all, sorry to your pops, prayers to your pops, sending good energy and vibrations to your father as well.
Sending good energy, and I love my dad.
Man. Yeah.
I just came from seeing him. I literally just took him a drink that I got from the juice parlor.
Yeah.
Shout out to the juice parlor.
Shout out to the juice parlor.
And I had to make this organic ass drink.
Yeah.
Or like they have to blend onion and drain it and put like a drop of oregano and
Mm-hmm.
garlic and pineapple and some greens.
Yeah, because there's some definitely natural things that God has put here for us.
God's gift.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all you need. It'll cleanse out your whole system. You
Yeah.
just got to take it consistently until you get better.
Mm.
All the medication and the antibiotics and all that shit is to keep you sick. Man, my pops lost a lot of fucking weight.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a lot of weight. It's scary.
Yeah.
I seen him today. He had a fucking cane. I ain't never seen that nigga with a cane.
That just shows you, one, life is real. Two, time don't wait for nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Three, I challenge y'all to love now, bro. Don't
Yeah.
love later. Have conversations now. Forgive now. Give grace. Give mercy right now. You know what I mean?
Because you never know.
Because you,
happen.
man, you never know.
You know, and I pray to God that my father get healthy
Yeah.
and everything, because I never even seen him getting like
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
Even healthy his whole life. This nigga did 27 years in the crib.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, you got OG from Compton,
Mm-hmm.
and the shit is crazy to even see him like this.
Yeah.
I pray to God he get back healthy, man. For real.
Prayer. Well, first of all, dear Heavenly Father, just thank you right now. Continue to bless Vuce's father. We want to ask for grace and mercy over his health according to your will. Please have your way. But we just want to send blessings and good energy to Vuce's dad. You know what I mean? And also bless Vuce's mind and his heart as he sees his dad on this journey while he goes through what he goes through in support. So just continue to bless his family. Continue to send positive energy their way. In Jesus' name, amen. Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, we're gonna do it straight like that. You know, we ain't gotta wait to
God
pray.
bless.
Cause I just said, let's love now. Let's do things now.
Nah, man,
and you feel me? And I challenge y'all. Let's stop waiting to do what we can do right now. Stop waiting.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Because you never know.
Yeah. Well, this brings me to this, right? Because we never know. Bruce, how do you problem solve, bro? Like when you're going through some shit, or you're in your dark place, or whatever else. How do you pull yourself out of the sunken place so that way you can get back to your purpose or your goal or your vision? You know what I mean? Because we've all been in a dark place. We've all had our rough patches.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Honestly, man, you have to have a strong mind and prayer, and you also have to have a plan. You know, it depends on what you're facing, man. If you're facing financial problems, you need to start thinking with your head.
Wants versus needs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think with your head. You know, if you're facing problems with life, think with your heart.
Come on, break it down.
You know what I'm saying? Because life, you know, you want to live. In order to live, you need wisdom. You know, the heart guides you in ways of wisdom. Follow your heart. When you want to make money, you got to use your mind. You got to be smart. Don't make mistakes knowing that it's a mistake. Do the opposite, even if it takes you down a route that doesn't put a smile on your face today. Maybe tomorrow it'll put a smile on your face. Because, you know, rushing is rushing into destruction. Anything worth having is worth waiting for.
Come on, cook.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have patience. If you don't want to have patience, then you don't want to live a long life. You know what I mean?
That's good, bro. That's good. Can I add one more?
Of course.
Or can I add two more, please?
Yeah,
We added consistency, because you can't do something one time and expect for it just to change.
Exactly.
You got to be consistent in it in order to get the change. But in order to be consistent, you got to be disciplined.
Gotta be disciplined, man.
That's something that a lot of us lack.
Exactly.
Is discipline.
Discipline.
Not just discipline in your mind, your spirit, your body, your soul. But guess what else you got to be disciplined with? Respectfully, your tongue.
Yeah.
Because if there's life and death in what you speak,
Mm-hmm.
how do you speak up to yourself about yourself? how do you speak to the people around you?
Mm-hmm.
Are you speaking blessings or are you speaking curses?
Exactly. It's a power of poison.
You feel me?
Real
So you
shit.
got to be able to discipline your tongue with the things that you say to yourself, because your biggest enemy is your INNER. Your biggest enemy is your enemy. The biggest war you'll fight is the one between your ears, and that self-talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you speaking life over your life, or are you speaking death over your life? And that's a real thing, you know?
Yeah. No, for real. And that goes to say, like the album Scar Forever, it took forever to make it last forever.
Say that one more time. I ain't gonna let you just go by with that one. The people need to hear what you just said. That was fire.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, no, I feel like, so the album is called Forever. It took forever to make it last forever. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's so much knowledge within just that bar alone if you just take your time and think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think I would just let the people think, you know what I mean? But I'll give you a little bit more with that, That
Cook.
means,
Cook.
If it come fast, more than likely, it ain't gonna last.
Hello?
Hello? I'm not saying that if it come fast, it's gonna go fast. But if it come fast, more than likely, it ain't gonna last.
Yeah.
You gotta build a solid foundation out here, man.
Yes.
I've been doing this shit for a while. And I'm gonna tell you like this. The industry, it takes more than just talent, music, and 90% of it, or, close to that, I would say at least 80% of it is business.
Facts.
In order to conduct that business, you're gonna have to have a bag. And that's just what it is. So, go get your bag right, man.
I remember.
Go get your credit right. Everybody listening, go get your credit right, man. Go get your credit right. Go open up an LLC. Go open up a business bank account.
Talk that business.
Make sure your credit right first. Follow my administrative remedy process. I'm breaking it down. Go get your credit right, okay? Go open up an LLC. Go open up a business bank account. All right. After your credit is right, add a couple trade lines to it. You understand what I'm saying? Go get with somebody that actually know what they're doing, and go get some funding for your business. Go open up 3 different business bank accounts. Don't matter what type of business you're doing. I don't give a fuck if you're selling T-shirts. Your credit right. You got a business. You got an LLC. It's me selling T-shirts. LLC.
Talk that talk.
Okay, cool. Guess what? Because your credit right and you got a business and you got a business bank account, all you need is about 30 days of rotation. Make deposits for 30 days. After that, they give you whatever the fuck you want. Any credit score 650 and above, you're going to get them out, you know what I'm saying, 50 racks or more from each bank. Go get, you know what I'm saying, a couple $100 racks, you know what I'm saying, you can go open up accounts for 5 racks, 5 bank accounts, get $250,000, invest in what you believe. But here's the thing, before you do that, because I know it sounds sweet, have a business plan. Because if you don't plan, you plan on failing. You see what I'm saying?
There's this thing loose in the Army. They call it the P's. And the P's are piss poor planning leads to piss poor production. Piss poor planning leads to piss poor production. That's why you gotta have a plan.
Gotta have a plan, yo. Real shit. So I don't give a fuck if you're selling T-shirts. You get a bag like that, go holler at an e-commerce motherfucker online and tell them, hey, check it out, I want to throw you 10 racks. Well, scale my T-shirt business. Tell me to sell T-shirts online. Use that money, pay that bank back and keep your credit right and keep it going up. You do that the right way, man, you'll live the life that you want to live in no time. Straight up. This is a 2-month process. Just like that. That's free game.
Free game. You hear me? So, Vous, what do you want your legacy to be, bro?
My legacy?
Yeah, what do you want your legacy to be? What are you building? What does it look like? Matter of fact, break it down a little bit. Where do you see Vous in 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and when it's all said and done, what do you want people to say about you? What do you want that legacy to be?
5 years from now, couple Grammys. platinum singles, platinum album or two.
Okay.
On top of the game, enlightening the people, giving them power over poison, taking care of my kids, blessing my family.
You said enlightening the people, giving them power over poison. Fire. Fire. Why? Just that piece alone. Just that piece alone for the people, right? Just that piece alone. Giving power over poison. Why is that important to you? Where did that come from for you?
Because, man, listen, first thing first, alright? And you might have to go and cut this up. First thing first, we are the human race. In order for us to still exist, we have to be strong. Only the strong survive. So I give you power over poison. Poison will kill you. The power enlightens you, it keeps you healthy, keeps you strong. It lets you be fruitful to multiply in every way and form and fashion. Just like that, the words I gave you, just like that. So, it's easy to replace people with AI today. It's easy to replace people with robots today. It's easy to poison people. 90% of the shit on the shelves and stores is poison.
Facts.
So whether we know it or not, every time we eat, we're dying. We're killing ourselves. So power over poison, man.
I love that. I love that quote. I love that. I think there's so much power in that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And depending on how you view life, I believe that's something that's applicable to everyone. Like, will you put yourself in positions of power, or will you stay in the poison?
Mm-hmm.
Like mentally, will you speak power over your life, or do you speak poison?
Yeah.
I think there's so many different ways that you could flip power over poison and make it applicable for your life, what you do and how you do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's cool. I think that's just powerful.
No, definitely. I appreciate that. And you know what, man? I feel like just being yourself, if you have a good heart and you want to give to the people, man, eventually you're going to do something, you know what I'm saying, that is going to be outstanding to the people.
Mm.
And that's, people don't understand that. They're like, I want to do this, and motherfuckers trying to go viral and this and that. And man, where I come from an era where being genuine is how you go viral.
Boy, that's a bar. Say it again. Say it again, because so many people try to be everyone that they're not, instead of just enjoying being themselves, and they don't know the power in just being authentic and being genuine and being them, because you're a masterpiece. There's not another you on this planet. So why would you chase to be someone else when you are a beautiful masterpiece?
Everybody got, their own audience. The people just need to see you.
Say it again.
Real shit. They just need to discover you.
He said everyone has their own audience. People just need to see you. But the reason why people can't see you is because you're too busy being in someone else's lane.
You dressed up like somebody else. You dressed up like somebody else.
Come on, bro.
I walk to my hood, niggas be like, who the fuck is this? I have to tell niggas who the fuck I am. Nigga big normally Vous. But what it is because a nigga dressed up differently. I'm dressed up, John Barbados. You know what I'm saying?
Talk your talk.
Real shit. I'm dripping. I do my shit, ain't nothing major, but $2,500 jacket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk.
The list goes on.
You dig. Yes, Sirski.
But what I'm saying is, so niggas don't, man, ain't not like a nigga know the price of my shit, but nigga looking like he just dressed different.
Yeah, you feel me?
So nigga looking like, man, he ain't the average nigga. But then again, if anybody have any type of sense, not to judge a book by its cover, so nigga don't try.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they find out and they be like, damn, that nigga different. So I hope, shit. I hope I fucking encourage niggas to, be yourself.
Yeah.
And if that's who you are, the nigga that's, still sagging your pants, showing your ass, then that's who you are. And this is who I am.
And you gotta respect it. Look, I know I'm out here. I got a Patriot and Paul's hat on. To some of y'all be like, yo, that's crazy. You look bummy right now, King. But to me, bro, I'm representing people who serve the country and put their life on the line.
That's love.
So this ain't about
my grandfather was
you
in
feel
the
me?
Air Force, man.
Yeah. This is about your grandfather.
My
This is
mama
about
got the flag.
you know what I'm saying. This is about all the people who died on that battlefield. You know what I'm saying. This ain't for me.
My
this
best
ain't,
friend was in the Army.
Come on, bro. I did 10 years in the Army. You know what I'm talking about. So for me, this
appreciate
hits.
your service.
You feel me? For me, this right here. Nah, you might not feel like it's the most stylish thing. I'm okay with that. But what you can't take away from the subtext and the meaning that goes behind it. You know how many people died for this? Put their life on the line for this?
Yeah.
You know how many people actually care about veterans? So that this hat, and I get a chance to represent people who actually care about people who put a sacrifice on. Bro, this is so different.
America's America.
Bro, this,
we be
come on, bro. So this right here is so different to me. No, this ain't the Jordan logo.
Bro. No,
this ain't YSL. No. But guess what this is?
Be without the Army,
bro.
Without
Guess
the Marines,
you feel me?
The Navy. Well, if they ain't do, listen.
This is for the fallen. I wear this right now on Whispering to Your Soul for the fallen because I could have been one that fell. Rest in power to anybody who ever lost their life in battle, got hurt, or anything else. Because I used to work in Lonsdale, Germany. I used to see people get triaged on the way back. So this right here means everything to me because it's what's underneath it. You might not enjoy it, but to me, bro, I'm swagged out. This a cool little vibe, and I get to represent my brother, my brothers, my battles. It means a lot.
That's
you
real.
Feel me?
That's real.
Just want to put that out there. You know what I'm talking about?
That's 100. And you know that goes to say I got a clothing line called Mio.
Okay, talk that talk.
You can follow us on Instagram at Mio Drip.
Spell that out for the people who might not know how to spell it.
Yeah, MIODRIP.
Yeah.
Mio Drip means making it out, cultivated for those who made it out the struggle. It's a cultural clothing line. It's a movement.
Yeah.
You know, I'm about to get ready to revamp it, rebrand it. Yeah, so Mio Drip on Instagram. That's MIODRIP. Check me out.
Yeah.
You see some of the some of the first product that we put out, some like the first drops and
Hey, look, and y'all be on the lookout. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be some Whispering to Your Soul merch. Y'all see me here. This is the tip of the iceberg. There's a glacier up under all of this. I promise you, Whispering to Your Soul is about to go crazy. And because there's not another podcast that genuinely want to collect people's testimonies and really get to hear people's story. So I want to say this, and I want to give you your flowers.
I appreciate that. It's love.
First of all, thank you for even coming on the show.
Oh man,
and bringing your talent. Thank you for being a man of your word, because I see you all the time when we outside. It's always been love. You didn't even know I was doing a podcast, but you know it was always love when I seen you and I showed you respect, and the respect was mutual. You know what I mean? I didn't know all the other endeavors, so for you to come on the podcast, show up, show out, talk that talk, enlighten me on little Costco samples of who Vous is, how Vous handles problems, what Vous's businesses are, his adventures, and why you want to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? I really think that's really, really, really dope. Which leads me to this amazing question that I'm excited to ask you.
What's that?
What is your reason why? What keeps Vous motivated?
My kids.
Ha! Talk! Come on!
I got kids, man.
Yeah.
I got 4 daughters, 1 son.
Yeah.
So, I do it for them, man.
Yeah.
I do it for my mama, you know, my dad,
yeah,
my brother, my sisters,
yeah,
my cousins, my aunties. I mean, I do it for my fans. I do it for myself. And most and foremost, I do it for God.
Boy!
You know, music is the instruments that feed the soul.
Come on now.
So, power over poison, baby.
Yeah. Vous, what's the misconception about you, bro?
Misconception about me, man. It's a lot of misconceptions, I believe. Sometimes I misconcept my damn self.
That's different, but it's powerful. That's different, and that's a fire answer, and that's powerful. Can you break that down for the people, please?
Yeah, and at first I'll go into the misconceptions of me, I believe, of people. First of all, I think people think that I'm kind of aggressive. I don't know if it's something they heard about me or my look or the way I walk or the way I carry myself, but I'm actually a cool person when you talk to me. And I like talking and I like communicating.
Yeah.
So if you see me in the club and you check, and I just, you know, vibing, and we want to, we want to chop it up, and it's all good. We can talk because that's all I want to do anyway. Is just talk. Ain't too much else we can do. We in the fucking club. We need to dance and talk. If I'm a cool person, you can holler at me. You can holler at me, yo, for real.
Yeah.
I might have some weed if you want to hit the weed. You know what I'm saying, for real. Okay.
Hey, what type of weed they gonna be smoking? Talk to. What's it called?
On Muhammad's.
Muhammad's.
Yeah, baby. You on some Muhammad's.
Yeah.
And if you're a lady, you know what I mean, I'm gonna buy you a drink.
Yeah.
It's all good. Let me buy you a drink.
Type vibes. Vous, what would you say to your 5-year-old self? What advice would you give your younger self?
I would give my younger self some advice and say, listen, man.
Yeah.
It would be unfair, all the shit I know now.
Come on, talk to 5-year-old, 10-year-old, 50-year-old Vous.
Listen, man. Nigga, some shit that's gonna come up called Bitcoin. You better invest. My real shit.
This is a good question, man, because you really gotta look at the timeline of your life.
I would say, Vous.
Yeah.
Go to music school.
Mm.
Learn how to play every instrument.
Mm.
Every instrument. Go to some type of school of arts if you possibly can. Enlighten yourself further.
Yeah.
I would say enlighten yourself in the business side of music. Learn about royalties and licensing, etc.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all the royalties and licensing and publishing all across the board. And I would say be credit is everything from the jump.
Yeah.
In America. Start saving. And don't worry about the nights that you're gonna miss that's glamorous and lovely and all this and all that, because as long as you stay healthy and keep living, those nights will come back.
That's fine.
And it'll come back on your terms.
What would you tell the 10-year-old you that was crying, that was hurting, that was trying to figure himself out? What advice would you give him?
I would tell him, nigga, don't worry. One day you're gonna be legendary.
Ha! Shout out to Shador Sanders. You know, that's his brand, legendary. You know,
shout him out one time. Who that again?
Shador Sanders.
Shador Sanders.
Dion's son.
Oh, Dion's son.
Yeah.
I've been seeing him online.
Yeah, he go crazy.
Yeah, I've been seeing him online. Yeah, shout out to bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Sanders in general, man.
Big facts.
Especially Dion. Boy.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
100.
If I was gonna give advice to myself,
yeah, what advice would you give to yourself?
I would say,
at the age of 10,
your greatness is only limited by your belief. Your greatness can only be limited by what you believe. Mm-hmm. So don't let no one else speak poison into your life where you stop believing that you could be whatever you imagined.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what? At the age of 10, I don't know if I was already like delusional, because I was like, man, I'm gonna be famous by the time I'm 14.
Yeah. Didn't
know it's gonna take this long, but it is what it is, you know. I had to believe from the jump. One thing I didn't have a problem with doing is believing, because I believed in God.
Yeah.
And it's the easiest and hardest thing to do.
Come on, man. Come on.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
It's the easiest thing to do, because where did you come from? How was I created? Science don't make sense to your soul. It only makes sense to your mind.
Come on.
Because the mind is of knowledge and the soul is of wisdom.
Mm.
You understand?
That's a bar. I remember when I graduated college, I said, the biggest lie is knowledge is power. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is just knowledge. Because you can know everything and do nothing. What did it mean to have the knowledge?
Knowledge is infinite, and everything
but
glitter ain't gold.
The application of knowledge makes you powerful.
Yeah.
And when you start applying what you know, that becomes wisdom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because now you are wise because you have experience.
Yeah. Hey, come, boy.
What?
You hear me?
Yeah.
Tight. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So, Vous, if any of your fans wanted to follow you, support you, check out the albums, check out the new songs, check out the merch, can you drop all that information, your social media, where they can support you, follow you, like, subscribe, share, purchase merch? Can you give them all that, bro? You know?
Listen, my Instagram and my handle and everything is Vous Now. Some people don't know this, but I have a website. It's vousnow.com. You can go up there and purchase exclusive Vous merch. It's super exclusive.
And that's VOUSNOW.
Yeah, vousnow.com. vousnow.com. And you're going to see the exclusive Vous merch. You're going to see Vous on the shirts. And you know the meaning of that is visions of unified success. So I said, I'm sure we all got a vision of unified success. Now let's go make it killer. Break it down, 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 break it down.
Hey.
Break it down. Break it down, break it down, break it down.
You dig?
Yeah, it's hard though. Hey man, for real shit though, man. So check out the Vous merch.
Matter of fact, Vous, can you give the people a Costco sample? Because you said you had bars. You said you had bars. Can they get a hot 16? You feel me? Because I know a couple of people in the conversation like he probably like Dylan. Nah, my boy got bars. Can you give him a little Costco sample? You know what I'm saying? Before we go.
Let me see. Check me out.
Yeah.
I said, well, nobody's giving a handout. Get your paper. Depend on no one to help you carry your plans out. By the time you realize your demand, the paparazzi and groupies is waiting there in advance now. Big smile on your face, nigga, we made it. Everybody applaud, squad, congratulations. Now you telling yourself, dreams do come true. Nigga, you're feeling yourself, and life is brand new for you. Cause every show you do, you reminisce vividly how the enemy said you wouldn't do shit. Catching niggas and lies from one to another. Granny taught me, you tell one lie, you gotta tell another. So I'm keeping it real, fuck it, I'm taking the deal. Cause without it, you'll never make it to for how I feel. Or without it, you'll never make it to the big screen. I done made up my mind, I'm in it for the big things. Used to be the extra, but now I got the big stuff. Zero tolerance for these niggas trying to diss me. Taking my time, doing time, perfecting my craft. Spitting these rhymes cause I plan on never looking back. Now can I get an encore if you're feeling that? Get a full body rush when the people clap at you for the greatness of the chosen one in your presence. So many are called, you got a chosen one in your presence.
That's enough. That's enough. They gotta pay for the rest. They gotta pay for the rest. He over here going crazy. Yeah. Vous Now. Y'all support that. And I'm your host, you feel me? King Jacquel Martin. It's another episode of Whispering to Your Soul. You can follow your boy King Jacquel Martin. That's KingJaquelMartin. Or you can follow the show at whisperingtoyoursoul.com. I'm here with the legend. You Mr. I Do Everything. Mr. I'm an entrepreneur. I got clothes. I sell. You know what I'm saying? Weed. I got, how we say it again? What's the name of it one more time so I don't mess it up? Muhammad's, right? Muhammad's, you feel me? Big shout out to Muhammad's. Big shout out to vousnow.com, you feel me? Make sure y'all follow my brother Vous Now on all platforms. Make sure y'all go stream, share, like, subscribe, you feel me? You want to get blessed? Be a blessing. Bless my boy Vous. Show love. You see him in the club? What up, though? Ladies, you need a drink? What up, though? Holla at your boy. It's your boy King Jacquel Martin with another episode of Whispering to Your Souls. That's KingJaquelMartin. And you know how to follow the show at whisperingtoyoursoul.com. We're out here.